Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome to another lesson of Let's Learn Arabic. So in today's lesson, we're going to learn another very interesting and very crucial topic, which is learning the past tense. We're going to work and concentrate on this specific word, which is dhahaba, meaning he went. And once we've understood the rule of how to use past tense, we can apply it in many different ways, and slowly we'll learn more and more verbs, applying the same rule of the past tense, and then we'll work on towards the present and future tense, inshallah. So here are the few words that we are going to need and the few tools that we are going to need for today's lesson, and that is ila, which means to, and this is another preposition. And remember, in the previous lesson we learned the preposition word min, meaning from. And this is another one which is used in everyday life, in when you're speaking Arabic, which means to, and that is ila. We're going to learn the word he went, which is dhahaba, and how to use that, and two new objects, hospital and university. Hospital meaning mustashfa, and university, which is jami'atun. So let's get straight into it. How to use dhahaba. So the way to say he went in Arabic is dhahaba. And notice dhahaba is only one word, but in English, dhahaba is, which means he went, is two words. So this is another beautiful quality of Arabic, is that in the short word, so many words, if it's translated in English, come out of it. So dhahaba meaning he went. And now how do you say the student went? ذهب الطالب. ذهب الطالب. So here we have the verb first, and then the subject comes second. ذهب الطالب, meaning the student went, and this is a full sentence. So now let's go to the next bit of how to use ila. So here we have a house, and we know how to say a house, which is baytun. So the word ila can be translated into many different ways: to, into, at, for, until, until. But we're going to concentrate on this word, which is to. So now let's see how to say to the house. إلى البيت. And remember, because this is a preposition, the same rule applies, which from the Dhamma, which is al-baytu. When you have the preposition before it, it becomes ila al-bayti. So same as we've learned from before. So ila al-bayti, to the house. So now we're going to put both of them together now. Both dhahaba and ila. So dhahaba and ila. Dhahaba meaning he went, and ila meaning to. So here we have a university. The word for university, as we learned at the beginning, meaning jami'atun. Jami'atun, a university. So the university, same rule as from before. When you add alif lam, it becomes al-jami'atu. So the tanween, dhamma tanween, changes from two dhammas, which is here just above the ta marbuta, becomes one dhamma, which is al-jami'atu. So now let's put it all together. We're going to say the student went to the university. ذهب الطالب إلى الجامعة. ذهب الطالب إلى الجامعة. So first we learned how to say ذهب, meaning he went. Then we learned how to say the student went, ذهب الطالب. And then we learned how to say إلى, meaning to. And then we learned how to say إلى البيت, meaning to the house. And then we put everything together, just changing the word beiti to jamia, meaning university. And then the full sentence, how do you say the student went to the university? ذهب الطالب إلى الجامعة. So this is perfect for students who are learning Arabic, who are in school right now or in university. You can now say the student went to the university. So let's do one more example. Here we have a hospital. The word for that is mustashfa. The hospital, which is al-mustashfa. Here you can see the ending doesn't change because there's no tanween. So this is a special rule for some words which end in a vertical kasra, vertical fatha, sorry, which is this dash here above the fa. So you don't need to change it to al-mustashfu because that changes the whole word. So al-mustashfa, mustashfa remains the same. Now we're going to say the boy went to the hospital. ذهب الولد, ذهب الولد, the boy went إلى المستشفى, to the hospital. ذهب الولد إلى المستشفى, the boy went to the hospital. And now we're going to go to the next level of having a conversation. So here the teacher is asking the student, where is Ahmed? Where is Ahmed? أين أحمد? أين أحمد? And the student replies, Ahmed went to the school. ذهب أحمد إلى المدرسة. ذهب أحمد إلى المدرسة. The student went to the school. And so alhamdulillah, we've come very far now. We have learnt prepositions, we've learnt verbs, past tense, we've learned how to use names, subjects, objects. Now we're putting everything together. So just in this sentence, we have the verb, we have the subject, we have a preposition, and we have the object. We've put everything together and we're now making full sentences. We're having full conversations just from all the words that we have learned. And this same rule of saying ذهب إلى, we can put it to almost all the objects that we have learned so far. So the mosque, the house, room, kitchen, the bathroom, and even the countries. And if you have forgotten how to say these words, I'll just quickly go through them now. So ذهب إلى المسجد, ذهب إلى البيت, ذهب إلى الغرفة, ذهب إلى المطبخ, ذهب إلى الحمام. And the countries, ذهب إلى بريطانيا, ذهب إلى أمريكا, ذهب إلى باكستان, ذهب إلى الهند, ذهب إلى الصين. So these are all the words, and we can now say ذهب إلى, which means he went to. I really hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I surely did. Jazakumullah for watching. Inshallah, stay tuned for the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Shukran jazeelan. Assalamu alaikum.